Good morning, students. How was everybody today? Great. Well, you remember last lesson we read that article on stress and we learned what stress is and we learned about two people who were in a stressful situation because they had to move out of their apartment. So for starters, who can tell me what the definition of stress is? What does stress mean? Yes, Isobel. Yes, very good. Stress is when you feel some type of a pressure or nervousness because of problems in your life. And we saw in the article that the problem those two people had was they found out they had to move out of their apartment. Well, that was a general article on stress, but today we're going to personalize the idea of stress, and we're going to do that in preparation for a writing lesson. So who knows what the word personalize means? Personalize. Anybody? Yes, Santos. Yes, when it's about yourself. When you're talking about something that's about your own life, that's when you're personalizing it. Very good. So today we're going to personalize talking about stress. So for starters, I want you to start telling me things in your lives, in your own lives, that cause you stress. Maria, let's start with you. Tell me something that causes you stress. Work. Yes, work is a major area that causes stress, right? Does everybody feel some stress at work? Yes, exactly. But we want to get more specific. Work is a general idea. Maria, at work, what causes you stress when you're at work? Problems with one of your employees. Good. So work, problems with employees. So what kind of problem is there with an employee? If they're trying to make you look bad, has that happened to you? Yes, that's a very good example. If you have another employee and they're competing with you and they want to make you look bad, that can start causing you stress. Very good. So now as we go on and we come up with all these ideas, I want you to all start writing them down on a piece of paper. So you have a long list of all the different things that we're going to be talking about over the next few minutes, okay? Who else can tell me something that causes stress? Yes, Santos. Yes, illness. Illness causes stress. Why does illness cause stress? Yes, because maybe you won't be able to get to work and you could be in jeopardy of losing your job. Very good. What else causes stress when you're sick? Yes, you might start having trouble with money, right? Because it's expensive if you're sick and you have to go to the doctor. That's very good. What else causes stress? Angelique, in your life, what kind of things cause stress? Your children, good. Children can cause stress. And remember, we want to start coming up with specific, individual ideas. So when it comes to children, Angelique, why do they cause you stress? Trouble at school, good. Trouble at school, Why else do children cause stress? Yes, very good. If they don't obey you, that will also cause stress. Very good. So these are all major areas with specific ideas of things that cause stress. Make sure you get all these down on your paper while we're talking about them because you'll need it later. Okay. So when things are causing stress, what can you do about that? How do you make your life less stressful? What can you do? Yes, Pedro. Yes, you can take breaks. What kind of breaks, Pedro? Remember, that's a major category, breaks. That's an excellent, when you go home, you take a break and you go play soccer, right? So that's one type of break, which is a more general topic. That's exercise, right? So exercise is an excellent way to relieve stress. Who else has a good way to relieve stress? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Enrique says that he likes to read. What do you like to read, Enrique, when you're trying to relieve stress? You like stories about sports. Sports. Yes. Maria, you like romance novels? Very good. Romance novels. Very good. Who else can tell? Let's come up with one more thing that we can do to relieve stress. Yes, yes, that's an excellent, an excellent answer. Rene says that if he has stress at work with somebody, he tries to sit down and talk with them and try to straighten out the problem. That's an excellent way to relieve stress. So that's an example of communication, right? Communication, right? If you're having trouble with somebody at work or at home with your children, you try to talk with them. You try to figure out why they're making you feel stressed and see if you can do something about it. Well, these are all excellent ideas and excellent topics, and this is going to take us to the first part of the lesson, and I'm going to teach you about two diagrams, something called an outline and a cluster diagram. And these are two ways to organize your thoughts about stress in this case. And once you organize your thoughts, it will then help you write. And we're going to end up writing a 3-paragraph paper on stress. What causes you stress, how you can deal with stress when you're feeling it, and how you can change the stressful things in your life. So we're going to get started now. I'm going to hand you out 2 examples of an outline and a cluster diagram, and we're going to review them. And then once you understand them, I'm going to help you make your own outline and your own cluster diagram so that you can start organizing your thoughts to write an article on stress. So let's get started.